Good afternoon, welcome to St Andrews, the home of Birmingham City Football Club. This is the Inter-County Trophy for girls at under 14 age group. The two teams making their way onto the field of play as we speak. It will be Lancashire County versus Kent County for the under 14 national title. Plenty of support in the crowd for both sides. Let's have a look how they line up. Starting with Lancashire, in goal is number 1 Tilly Brand, 2 is Keisha Masterson, 3 is Caitlin Woodhead, number 4 Emily Slater, 5 Chloe Broughton, 7 is Lauren Tunstall, 8 and captain is Cara Milne Redhead, 9 is Tani Lucas, 10 Elisa May Ahern, 11 Mary Collier, and 17 is Lauren Wood. And looking at their opponents, Kent, they will line up with Alicia Grimmond in goal, wearing 1. 3 is Tegan Attry, 4 Rebecca Bagg, 7 Charlie Casey, 8 is Sophie Chapman, 11 Amy Haynes, 12 Abby Hearn, 14 Tallulah Holy, 16 and captain is Millie Penfold, 17 Rachel Stevens, and number 19 is Cadelia Wilkins. Substitutes for both counties there on your screen now. All of them allowed to be used and as many times as you like. So rotating subs, a big part of these age group finals. The substitutes for Lancashire are Jessica Eastwood, Imogen Maguire, Annabelle Collin, Grace Mills and Amy Hodgson. And for Kent, Stephanie Adby, 5 Talia Baker, 9 Courtney Cook, 10 Ella Gilheeney and 15 Christabel Okongwu. So Lancashire in red shirts, black shorts, black socks are in their 6th final, and this competition has only been running for 6 years, so it's a familiar feeling for Lancashire County schools. They're going for their 5th win in succession, so 5 national titles on the bounce at stake for Lancashire, who won last season's dramatic final after coming back from 2-0 down against Essex to win 3-2 after extra time. For Kent, they will be looking to replicate what their under-14 boys managed here at St Andrews last week. They won their version of the Inter-County Trophy 4-0 against Berkshire. Their goal scorers are Kent. They've played 3 games in this competition this season and scored 15 goals across them. They go up against a team that just knows how to win football matches, and a county that is renowned for producing quality players. In fact, earlier on this week, former Lancashire County captain Kira Walsh captained Manchester City Women in their 3-0 win over Bristol City Women in the FA Women's Super League Spring Series. The captain, Cara Milne Redhead, plays for Manchester United and has represented Scotland at under 16 level. That's 2 years up in the age groups. So a quality player there. She'll wear 8. The officials for this one, the referee is Debbie Rooms, the assistants Amy Chew and Esme Bakewell. Fourth official is Katie Evans. There she is, Debbie Rooms. She'll take charge of this under-14 Inter-County Trophy final. Now, Lancashire have brought flags and horns galore in the stand here at St Andrews. Looking at Kent in their huddle. Over half of their squad play for Gillingham. So they'll know each other quite well. got another final to go into later on this month. They'll play in the Under-14 Essex Cup final on May the 26th against Inner London, who they beat in the semi-finals of this competition 5-0 with 4 goals from Tallulah Holy. So Holy is the danger in the Kent side. She'll wear 14. Kent very hurriedly coming out of their huddle amid cheers from their fans in the crowd. Haven't yet had their picture taken though. Not even had the captain's handshake yet. Both of these teams making the most of this occasion. To play on a pitch like this, in a venue like this, and streamed all the way around the world as well. So the captains, Cara Milne Redhead for Lancashire, Millie Penfold for Kent. Both of them were very active in leading sections of their side's warm-ups. So a good display of leadership at the age of just 13 or 14. Question remains as to whether they'll be able to lead their sides to victory on the field. Here we go then, Kent to kick us off in the Under-14 Inter-County Trophy. 4 girls here at St Andrews in Birmingham. It's all about who settles first, who can get a hold of the ball. It's Mary Collier with a loose pass inside. Team in red can recover possession, try and switch play over to the far side. Lauren Tunstall just can't keep that one in. It's a clever flick inside. Lancashire keeping possession well. Now try and go through the middle. There's an option to switch the play out to this near side though for Kent. It's Rachel Stevens, just comes back to her right back, Cordelia Wilkins. Stevens back inside. Stevens hadn't really gone for the second ball there though. That just glances off of Stevens' head. So some yardage made for Lancashire. And then left back, Caitlin Woodhead. Certainly trying to stretch things early, Lancashire. They're moving the ball from side to side, and that's a decent ball over the top, in behind. Lauren Tunstall in a foot race with the defender. Really well dealt with. Down goes Cara Milne Redhead, and that's a free kick, says the referee, Debbie Rooms. A chance for Lancashire to fill the box. Chloe Broughton is in there. Lauren Wood is on her way. The 2 centre halves. Free kick evades the defender at the near post and squirms behind for a corner. taken by Amy Haynes. Both arms aloft, as they were when she whipped in that free kick. This time it's cleared away at the near post. Haynes will get a second go. Plenty more loft on this one, arriving at the back stick. It's headed away, and then the stretching Tani Lucas couldn't get there. See that ball sort of headed up on the edge of the 6-yard box, then headed back pretty much towards the own goal by one of the Kent defenders. Lucas stretching was always a difficult finish from there. Stevens does well to move it out to Wilkins, the right back, trying to offer some support. Just run out of it. Forceful challenges in the centre of midfield from Sophie Chapman. Just one of many Kent players currently on the books at Gillingham. Lancashire want to play their way out of their own half and take the free kick short. Masterson loose first touch, and then both players fully committed into the challenge. Came off Amy Haynes last, so throw into Lancashire, but they're perhaps not moving the ball quite as quickly as their team managers Mike Nadal and Michael Whitworth would like. Being pressed very well by Kent. This pitch is a bit difficult to get used to. It's quite dry, it's quite bobbly here at St Andrews. As of course, at the end of the season, this pitch won't see any more action. There again, the bounce, making it difficult to judge. Kent could be in here, the pass just behind her. Might break again in the box as Lancashire struggle to clear their lines. Put their foot on it now, try and play their way out of trouble. Again, there's a blue shirt pressing high. Good work by Kent, and they've won it back inside the Lancashire half. Emily Slater this time opts to go a little bit longer, and Tani Lucas is trying to get a run on the defender for the first time. Lucas is quick. Space on this near side for Kent if they can work it wide. They do. Here's Wilkins, showing plenty of industry from right back so far. Gets it back off of Stevens, and then the touch is just too heavy. It's a combination that they're keen to keep using, Kent, but they've also got a good option over on the left-hand side in Amy Haynes as well. It's very loose from Mary Collier. And Kent trying to go straight through the middle. Out comes the goalkeeper. Tilly Brand hangs on. Her first involvement in the game. A kick over to the far side is nodded down the line. Now here's Alyssa May Ahern. Just tried to check back, was challenged well. Presses the second ball and wins her side a throw in. Well advanced down the right-hand side. Masterson forward to take it. But unfairly, says the referee Debbie Rooms. She's going to be given a second go. Kent coach Rob Boyce perplexed on the sideline, saying if it's a foul throw, it should have been our throw. Anyway, ball is eventually back in Kent possession for the goal kick. congested over on that far side. The attempted switch falls to a red shirt, but now they can use the space again and use the legs of Wilkins. Down the line for Stevens, who I think wanted it a bit further ahead of her. She's managed to help it on for herself to try and run onto. Cross on the cover to clear for a throw is Woodhead. Stevens can't get it under control, but Kent will get a second throw from a similar position. This time they lay off. First time for the cross for Wilkins, but it's behind. Still inside the first 10 minutes here at St Andrews. 2 35-minute halves in this final. Extra time should we need it. 10 minutes each way. Still be a few nerves out there, a few players that haven't touched the ball quite as much as they may well have liked in the opening stages. Good feet by Collier. The loose ball eventually picked up by Lancashire. Woodhead tries to play it forward. Eventually it breaks on this near side for Collier. Now Collier can do what she loves best and try and go round players. Across on the cover with a good challenge is Abby Hearn. In fact, it came off of Mary Collier last. Tallulah Holy is trying to run through the entire defence on her own here. She's charged down the clearance. It's just about cleared by Masterson. Stevens rather just whacked that. The Lancashire skipper, Cara Milne Redhead. Ball evaded one Lancashire player in Mary Collier. Woodhead read it better. Abby Hearn, the centre-back, is the throw-in taker on this near side for Kent. I think that one's just come off the shin of Tallulah Holy. Alyssa Mayhearn just lifts it over one player, but then runs into trouble. Here's Stevens again, seeing a lot of ball, but not really used it as well as she might have liked. Alyssa Mayhearn tries to switch the point of the play for Lancashire. It's well intercepted. Still going here, Kent, and it's a ball into the box, run straight through in the end to Tilly Brand. A bit loose in the centre of the park. Now Kent try and get it down. Stevens trying to thread it through the Lancashire defence. Withstood that one. This time they go down the left, lifted over the top again. Holy's pace trying to get in behind, and the defender didn't know she was there. Just about manages to half get it clear, Chloe Broughton. Masterson can't do anything more with it. Kent applying an awful lot of pressure here at St Andrews. Holy couldn't quite connect well enough with that cross, and it goes behind, but Chloe Broughton is very laid back, shall we say, with the possession there. Tallulah Holy is a terrier, but she's also a goal scorer. 7 goals in just 3 games in this Intercounty Trophy this season. Collier and Milne Redhead trying to link up, unable to on this occasion. And that bounces off of Stevens' knee and returns possession back to Lancashire. Still a bit scrappy. Both sides that like to get the ball down and play. Whether there's a bit of nerves for the occasion and whether there's a bit of the fact that the opposition aren't allowing either side to really settle into the game plan as such. It's a ball down the right-hand side for Rachel Stevens. She's quick. Trying to shield it out of play is Caitlin Woodhead, who's done exceptionally well there. Because in the first few steps of that foot race, Rachel Stevens looked to have the advantage. Woodhead used her body really well. So her throw down the line that breaks to Milne Redhead forward. Tani Lucas couldn't quite control that one. Trying to switch it for Lancashire. Masterson knocks it down the line for Tunstall, who did just get a nudge in the back. Preston North End youngster. Chloe Broughton's gone forward from defence for Lancashire. Her fellow centre-back, Lauren Wood, will flight it in. So, real up and under. Not quite where she intended it, I don't think, but that's made it all the more difficult to defend, and eventually Kent have had to put it behind for a corner. Collier to take it. Better than a previous one, and it's almost turned in and it's just cleared off the line. Kent try and smuggle it out towards the edge of the box, and they do eventually manage to clear, and there could be a break on here. Lifted forward for Holy, but really well read by Masterson to head away. Space on this near side for Stevens. Again, it's put about 5 or 10 yards in front of her to encourage her to run onto it, but Woodhead is across it once more. Pass asked an awful lot of Stevens. Wilkins can't find a way down the line. It is cleared and Woodhead miscontrols, but she's there on the second ball and strong in the challenge against Stevens. Collier lays it inside for Milne Redhead. Lancashire again looking to stretch Kent. Alyssa Mayer-Hearn just runs into trouble, comes back into the defence for Broughton. Inside for Slater, now tries a ball inside the fullback, over on the far side for Tunstall, whose pressure is enough to win a throw. It's nicer and neater in the centre of the park from Lancashire. Good feet by Broughton, the centre-back. Picks out the captain, Milne Redhead, just inside the area. Can she pull the trigger? Blocked. All of a sudden now it's Kent who can't clear their lines, and Lancashire growing into the game. That diagonal's well read by Wilkins. Collier gets to the second ball, trying to go around Wilkins, and does so. She's into the area here. Collier pulls it back, and on the half volley it's lifted well over the bar in the end by Tani Lucas, but that's better from Lancashire. Starting to string together the passes in the midfield, and then once they isolate their individual talent one-on-one, Mary Collier there beating Cordelia Wilkins. It was a difficult chance to take first time for Tani Lucas. Just over halfway through the first half. Still goalless. Lancashire are starting to probe. Milne Redhead heads it over the top, offside against Tani Lucas. Milne Redhead just got caught just as she played that ball there. As she headed it, just got a little nudge there, as you saw. Lucas was in there and she'd done really well actually to almost lift it past the goalkeeper. Only for the offside flag to be raised. Physio Zara Harrison has come on for Lancashire to see to Cara Milne Redhead. Do state that a player receiving treatment has to leave the field of play before they can come back on. Unless, of course, it's a challenge deemed worthy of a yellow card. Clearance by the goalkeeper. Rather hit Tani Lucas, but she can get it wide. Tunstall again can't find a way through. Cara Milne Redhead is back on the field now. That's a loose ball that Tallulah Holy will want to chase. Chase it she does, just about dealt with. Cleared by Wood. Now it's Kent applying the pressure. Holy will pull the trigger from the edge of the box and it's off the bar. Super effort by Holy. Stevens trying to keep it alive, wins the throw in, but what a strike that is by Tallulah Holy. No wonder she scored 7 goals in this competition already. There it is, looping high. The goalkeeper was beaten. And back off the bar. That's a lovely ball through, seeking Tani Lucas again on the shoulder of the last defender. Again, the offside flag is raised on the far side. That one was fairly tight. It's twice that Tani Lucas has threatened to get in behind the defence. Here she is again, now trying to capitalise on a defensive mistake. Making a nuisance of herself and winning a throw-in. Seen some great industry from both sides' main strikers. Tallulah Holy of Kent and Tani Lucas of Lancashire. And it goes towards Lucas and it's just glanced behind for another corner. It's Mary Collier tasked with delivering this. Everybody inside the 6-yard box. No real late runners, and it's flipped out to the edge of the box, actually trying something different. And the shot on goal is just the wrong side of the post from Emily Slater. I think that corner actually hit the referee, Debbie Rooms, who was definitely not expecting it to come to the edge of the box. Charged down well by Lucas. Either defence getting an easy time of it in possession in this first half. Walton down the line for Tunstall. Tunstall tries to fetch that one out of the sky. Concedes a throw in this time. Lancashire seem to be readying an early change. Both sides let the ball bounce in there, and the referee seems to indicate that there was use of an arm unfairly, so free kick to Lancashire. And that substitution is going to happen. I don't know whether there's a problem, but off comes Lauren Tunstall, and on comes Grace Mills. Whether it's just about using the rolling substitutes to keep things as fresh as possible on the field, or whether there was a slight problem with Lauren Tunstall. As it is, Grace Mills is on in her place. Now, this one might break for Lucas in the box, on the edge of the area for the left foot of Collier. Good strike, but just off target. In fact, it will be a corner. He's taken a deflection. Collier knew exactly what she wanted to do there. That was shift it onto her left foot. She did that there. There's no foot through it. "25 minutes played here at St Andrews in this under-14 inter-county trophy final. Closest we've come to opening the scoring, Tallulah Holy of Kent hitting the bar. Another set piece here for Lancashire. Again, it comes out towards the edge of the box, just wouldn't fall for Emily Slater. Kent clear their lines. Each side's enjoyed patches of dominance or sort of attacking intent. Deadlock, as of yet, not broken. Tegan Attry let that one run out of play, thinking it was going to be her throw-in. The officials thought differently. It's a Lancashire throw-in, and Lucas is trying to get on the end of it again. Hurried clearance falls in the midfield. Sliced effort from distance. Once again, not troubling Alicia Grimmond. Again trying to charge down the Kent clearances. Wilkins does just about keep her ball down the line in play. Stevens trying to get away from her marker. Pinball between both sides. Both sets of coaches doing their best to encourage their charges to keep the ball on the floor. A substitution coming, another one for Lancashire. First of all, for Kent, Courtney Cook is on for Rachel Stevens. Amy Hodgson is on for Lancashire, and off is Mary Collier. So change on the wings for both sides. Kent have brought Amy Haynes across to the right-hand side. Put the substitute Courtney Cook over on the left. Here come Lancashire trying to slot one through for substitute Grace Mills. Good idea by Caramel Redhead, just the touch too heavy. Just tried to take it past the defender at the first time of asking. So we're approaching the half-hour mark, last 5 or 6 minutes of this first period. Substitutions by both sides have disrupted whatever rhythms and patterns were starting to establish themselves in this under-14 inter-county trophy final. Kent are pressing in packs. There's always 1 or 2 blue shirts around the ball. That challenge didn't get enough of the ball for the referee Debbie Roons' liking, so it's a free kick for Lancashire, another chance for them to put a ball into the box. Both centre-backs going up this time, Chloe Broughton and Lauren Wood. Caramel Redhead to deliver it. Decent one as well, it might break at the far post. Headed back in. Kent will just smash it clear. Charlie Casey taking no risks. Lancashire unable to find a way into the box, have to come back and start again with Masterson. Their low ball won't reach the box either, it's cleared high. Great feet, and that ball through may well release Tallulah Holy. If she can keep the ball in front of her, it just held up and wouldn't go with her. Too quick for the ball almost, and it's cleared away. Just like that, Tallulah Holy, who's already hit the woodwork in this first half, almost found herself in behind. Masterson trying to find Lucas down the line. Always a willing runner, Lucas, into both channels. That bouncing ball is difficult for Broughton to bring under control. She's done well to win it back. It's poked out wide. Alyssa Mayer-Hearn had a go from distance. Thinks better of it on the second attempt. Woodhead can't find a way through though, and again they're trying to get it in behind for Holy, and that's a really important touch by Lauren Wood. First corner of the game for Kent. Last couple of minutes of the first half. Be a chance for a quick corner here. They've taken the corner. Absolute age before it's delivered. It's hit by the skipper. And wide in the end from the skipper Penfold, who's not really managed to establish an awful lot of dominance in the centre of midfield. There's a change coming here for Kent. Off comes Amy Haynes, and on comes Talia Baker. So Haynes will switch from left wing to right wing, and now she's getting a rest on the bench. Remember, rolling subs, so the players that have gone off can feature again later on in this final. All about getting the right balance between not disrupting the formation and the partnerships on the field, and also making sure that players are getting plenty of rest. It's an interesting concept, and one that the coaches have got to manage. Last minute of the first period here at St Andrews. Lancashire 0, Kent 0. The under-13 boys final here earlier on this afternoon, that was goalless at half-time, sprung into life in the second period. Fourth official has indicated 2 minutes of time to be added on at the end of this first half. Substitute Talia Baker. It's quick, but not quite that quick. Just unable to keep it in. And straight down the middle from Kent, and then just a no-look hook over the shoulder from Melissa Mayer-Hearn. He's not very well dealt with over on the far side. Here goes Grace Mills, trying to go the long way round. Masterson steps in for Lancashire, tries to whip one in low. Just volleyed clear. Closing stages of this first half. Lancashire got one more meaningful attack in them before the break. Turn by Amy Hodgson. Infield it comes. Can't be an awful lot of time left on the referee's watch. Cara Milne Redhead has it, tries to play the give and go, just can't find a way to get a shot off. Kent will just about run it clear, and that is enough for the first period in this under-14 inter-county trophy final. Goalless at the break. Thank you mainly to the crossbar. Tallulah Holy from Kent went closest with a curling effort from just outside the box. Came back off the bar. Closest we came to breaking the deadlock. It is 0-0 at half-time here at St Andrews. Join us again shortly for the second half. Welcome back to St Andrews, the home of Birmingham City Football Club, for the second half of this Under-14 Inter-County Trophy final for girls. 0-0 at the break between Lancashire and Kent. Both sides just returned to the field of play. That's Lancashire in red. Lancashire going for their 5th straight win in this competition. That's 5th straight overall victory. And they've won it for the last 4 years. Kent came closest to breaking the deadlock in the first half, hitting the bar through to Lula Holy. A couple of half-time changes. Jessica Eastwood is on right back for Lancashire to replace Keisha Masterson. And Stephanie Adby is on for Kent to replace Tegan Attry. Rolling substitutions, remember, in this competition, so players can come on and off throughout the course of the final. Second half underway then. Lancashire in red, kicking from left to right. First involvement for the substitute Jessica Eastwood, who looks a bit uncertain and does all she can to smuggle it out of play for what I thought was a Kent throw-in. Debbie Rooms is the official in the middle though. Now, a foul throw in the first half was ordered a retake, but a foul throw in the second half, referee deemed that the warning was enough in the first half, so foul throw overturns possession. Kent have managed to gain 20-30 yards with that throw. Cordelia Wilkins with it. Played the first half at right back, but with that half-time substitution has moved across to left full-back. Courtney Cook got the last touch on that one. She got a bit of a knock on her foot as well for her troubles, but seems okay. Wilkins puts it into the edge of the box. It's miscontrolled. Buzzing around as you'd expect as Tallulah Holy. Well stepped out of defence. Adby. Lancashire managed to scramble it clear. Early pressure coming from Kent. Cross comes in towards the near post, but is easily fielded by Tilly Brand. The bounce on this hard surface is really causing a few problems. Penfold, the captain, trying to bustle her way through. It's a high-intensity first couple of minutes from Kent. Pegging Lancashire back. Adby throws it in. That's a lovely turn by Holy. She's into the penalty area, and it's missed on the edge of the 6-yard box by Courtney Cook, who then can't keep it in. What a golden opportunity that was for Kent. Holy managed to wriggle into the box. Was poked across, and Cook somehow has a swing and a miss. Good chance at the start of the second half for Kent. Here's Cook working hard to prevent the clearance and checks back inside, tries to lay it off on the edge of the box. It's cleared by Cara Milne Redhead, Lancashire captain. It's loose from Milne Redhead. Cook could be in here. Prevented from getting into the penalty area by the Lancashire skipper, trying to make amends. Comes inside for the Kent skipper, Penfold. Felt she was fouled. Nothing given by the referee. Lancashire try and go early through the middle. Tani Lucas couldn't get there. It's a good switch of play by Charlie Casey. Just eventually run through to the goalkeeper, Tilly Brand. Moves it out early to Woodhead. Wilkins manages to control that one on the head after it bounced high on the halfway line and just tries to stab it out wide. I think it's going to run too far though for Talia Baker. Lancashire have hardly been out of their own half and they're under pressure again here. Tallulah Holy pressing Woodhead, who thought that had come off of Holy last. Assistant on the far side didn't agree. It's been a very positive start by Kent. They've won themselves a corner. Kent have hit the bar in the first half through Tallulah Holy. Had a sitter just a moment ago that Courtney Cook couldn't convert. Take the corner short and eventually it comes into the box. It's high towards the back stick and it's into the back of the net. And Kent have, what would you say, a deserved lead. Just trying to see who got the glancing header. I think it was Tallulah Holy, who's not really renowned for scoring headers. Let's have a look. It's looped in high and Holy managed to get herself in there between two defenders. Difficult to see who got the final contact. Either way, Kent, who have started this second half really brightly, are into the lead. Push there, says the referee Debbie Rooms, and the Lancashire substitute Amy Hodgson. So there's a chance to put in a telling ball here from Cara Milne Redhead. Just a yard or two away from the corner of the penalty area. Lancashire want to make a change before this free kick. Grace Mills coming off, Mary Collier coming back on. Collier started this match on the left wing. And she will actually be tasked with taking this free kick, so interesting decision there on the substitution. And with all that, the referee has to go back and march out the wall 10 yards again. So Mary Collier brought on specifically to take this free kick, left-footed towards the near post, just pushed behind for a corner. Just posed a different problem putting a left footer on it. Collier's next job will be to take this set piece as well. It's a good one as well. It's cleared though by Kent. Towards Tallulah Holy, who manages to get away from one player. There's a player over on the right-hand side if Holy looks up, and she just trips. As Woodhead made up the ground. Excellent defending by Woodhead, but she's given it away, and there's a chance for an effort from distance. It's into the top corner. What a strike by Rebecca Bagg. Kent have doubled their advantage, and that is superb from the central midfielder. Poor clearance by Woodhead. Bagg took one touch and put her right boot through it. Goalkeeper Tilly Brand got half a hand to it, but it wasn't enough to keep it out. Less than 10 minutes into the second half, it was goalless at the break, but Kent are 2-0 up now. Has Lancashire's reign at the top of under-14 girls football in this country come to an end? They've got about 25 minutes to rescue it, but they could have an early chance here to make amends. It was a great chance for Mary Collier. Just come back onto the field. Nobody went with her. Acres of space just inside the penalty area, dead centre. Dragged it left-footed wide. That would have been the perfect response for Lancashire. This is where Lancashire will be tested. The reigning champions seeking a fifth successive lift of this under-14 trophy. It's ball over the top by the skipper Penfold, and Holy is running in behind. She's forced a bit wide here, but she's very direct. She's into the area. She'll shoot right-footed. Didn't quite get the purchase on it. Through, go out for a corner, will it? No, just about stayed in. Bounces dangerously inside the Kent half. Managed to clear up towards Holy. He's always looking to get around the defender. There's no advantage there after Chloe Broughton was fouled the first time. Broughton takes it quickly. Lancashire trying to get on the move again. Managed to stab a great ball through for Collier, who just missed a great chance, but she lays it in on a plate and it's wide. Oh my goodness, what a miss by Tani Lucas. Mary Collier put it on a plate for the number 9. And Lucas has side-footed it just the wrong side of the post. How many more chances will go begging for Lancashire? Need a goal to get back into this. Back on the attack again after a short goal kick. Collier again causing problems on the far side, but it will go behind for a goal kick. Collier did everything right. Lucas just tried to side foot it. This final has really come to life in the second half. There's a substitution here for Lancashire. Annabelle Collin is coming on. Jessica Eastwood, who herself has not long been on the field. Possibly a change in shape. That's the first involvement for Annabelle Collin. It's to barge opposition player to the floor. Looks to me as if Lancashire have gone 3 at the back in a bid to try and get themselves back into this. Just over 20 minutes to play. Here's Tallulah Holy just trying to poke one through. It's cut out. Here come Lancashire. Well played by Alyssa Mayer-Hurd. Lovely to beat a couple of players and then spread it wide. And Collier's in again here. She wants to get it onto her left foot. She couldn't do so in time as 3 Kent defenders were across onto her. Slater tries to keep it alive for Lancashire, but is well challenged. Here it was, swung wide again for Collier. First touch was okay, but then she was smothered out very quickly. Kent protecting their goal at all costs. Collier's here again, but the offside flag is up on this near side. The referee hasn't seen it, and that's an unbelievable save to flick it over the top. But the referee has now seen the offside flag. So it will be a free kick to Kent, but the goalkeeper, Alicia Grimond, didn't know that, and that was an unbelievable save. Play eventually brought back for that offside decision. "15 minutes played of the second half. Well, the second half it's been so far for Kent. Question now is, do they try and hang on, or do they go for more? They've lifted one over the top, and it's calm and composed from Lauren Wood, the centre-back, but pass out towards this near side isn't the best. Eventually, Chloe Broughton can stride out of defence, try and put it through, but it's easily intercepted. Calmly done in the midfield. Here's the captain, Penfold. Manages to move it wide. Talia Baker dispossessed, but wins a throw. Some loose return ball from the throw. Penfold did well to prevent Tani Lucas from getting there. Here is Lucas again from the throw-in. Trying to go around the outside. Was she caught there? She was, says the referee. So, free kick for Lancashire. Here comes big shout for the keeper, who let it run just for a goal kick, Alicia Grimond. Initially came out to claim it, realised it was going to drop wide, wisely got herself out the way of it. Take the goal kick short, giving it away in their own half. Bit of a sandwich on Mary Collier. Milne Redhead gets it. Seeking Broughton, who's one of 3 defenders now for Lancashire, as they've tucked into a back 3. Dispossessed here. Holy wants it over the top. Wasn't quite where she wanted it. Lauren Wood has read it well, comes across to Broughton. Now on the shoulder, trying to get in behind is Amy Hodgson. Safety first for Wilkins. trying to find a way into the penalty area. Tani Lucas trying to spin in a tight area. Just runs it behind for a goal kick. It's just not quite come off for Tani Lucas so far. Just over 15 minutes remaining. Kent leading by 2-0. It's Collier for Lancashire. Trying to go around the outside. Got past the first, not past the second. Lancashire in a hurry to get on with things. Is Woodhead down the line for Slater. And this time it's a Kent ball. Hodgson and Colin left it to each other. Woodhead again, who's had an excellent game from left back, bar the mistake that led to the second goal. That's a super run. She's all on her own over there though, manages to get the cross into the box for Hodgson. Touch takes her away from goal. Space on this near side, Broughton is advanced. This is a good spell of football from Lancashire, but Wilkins is across well to clear. Best exchange of passes from the Red Rose County. We have a brief stoppage in play. The player down, injured. Lancashire are taking this opportunity to call a quick team huddle. Kent are responding. For Lancashire, it's about trying to find a way back into this in the last 15 minutes. For Kent, it's about making sure that they consolidate their lead. The substitution is happening. Talia Baker is the player that was down injured. She comes off, and a return to the field for number 17, Rachel Stevens. Ready to get back underway with a Lancashire throw-in. Hodgson and Colin trying to exchange. Wilkins is strong, uses her body well. She's defended really well, and she felt she was fouled, so did the referee. Substitution now coming for Lancashire. Jessica Eastwood is coming back on again, her second time coming on as a substitute. She replaces Emily Slater. Lancashire seemingly shaping to go into a back four again. Cara Milne Redhead meets it, lifts it over, the offside flag is up. Tani Lucas has been hard-working, industrious up front, but that's 3 or 4 times I make it now that the offside flag has been raised against her. Fresh legs for Rachel Stevens, who was full of running in the first half. She goes to ground. A tussle with Woodhead. Stevens gets the decision. Rapidly approaching the last 10 minutes here at St Andrews. Kent balling is headed away at the near post by Mary Collier. Shows good strength in the left-back position now, and it's a give and go to try and release her down the left-hand side. There's a lot of red shirts forward here, and Collier's played her way all the way up to the halfway line. Down the line, looking for the run of Lucas. Kent can try and clear. It's again only finds its way to Collier. She charges down the clearance, and it will be a Kent throw in. Mary Collier won that back in her own left-back position and made almost the full length of the field with a few exchanges of passes. It's about whether Lancashire can keep this territory now. Kent are defending very strongly indeed. Here's Eastwood for Lancashire. Low ball in, might break inside the box. It does for Hodgson. The flag was up once again to deny Lancashire. How that ball got through from Eastwood, I've got no idea. Hodgson turned well, but the official's flag was up against her. Wilkins goes into a tackle against Eastwood. Lancashire try and get the throw-in going quickly. Wilkins has recovered her position. Hodgson will leave it for Eastwood, who throws it in towards Colin. Flicked inside. Eastwood just volleys it back towards Lucas. It might drop for Hodgson. The touch takes a past one defender. Cross on the cover. Can Wilkins get it further away? The change coming. It's for Kent. Christabella Kongwu is coming on. She replaces number 8, Sophie Chapman. Here's a Kongwu straight away. Unable to pick out a teammate. Collier does really well to just use her body to roll the player there. Collier goes around a second challenge. She is brilliant on the ball, Mary Collier, and pulls it back to Hodgson, and that's an excellent save. What a save that is by Alicia Grimmond. She produced one earlier when she didn't need to because of the offside flag, but this is excellent. Brilliant from Collier. Looked up, picked out Hodgson, side-footed. That is superb reactions from Alicia Grimmond. Maintains Kent's 2-goal lead. Collier will take the corner for Lancashire. Desperately needed a way back into this. Flicked on at the near post. Kent managed to clear. Lifted back into the box, bounces in the 6-yard box, but the offside flag is up once again against Lancashire. Alicia Grimmond with a super save. If that goes in, the last 7 minutes or so, pretty nervy for Kent. As it stands, they still have a 2-goal advantage. The frustration setting in for Lancashire. Alyssa May at her hand, just thumping that one into the advertising hoardings after she was beaten to it by Wilkins. Kongwu does well to help it on. She'll chase her own loose ball. And Redhead. Hodgson trying to work away in between. They go back to the goalkeeper. Grimmond, who just about managed to get there first to side foot it clear under pressure from Tani Lucas. Eastwood throws it in, come back out to the Lancashire right back. Cross is blocked well. Courtney Cook in the way. Thrown in for Alyssa Mayahern. Cross comes in, Lucas can't get there. Collier's strike is blocked really well by Stevens. And then Collier again on the rebound will win her side a corner. Collier has been involved a lot in this second half. She missed a sitter. She set up Tani Lucas, who also put it wide of the post. In comes the corner from Collier. Glanced on it, almost broke for Alyssa Mayahern. It's cleared away and it came off a red shirt last. So it's a goal kick to Kent. Time is ebbing away for Lancashire. 5 minutes to play. Change coming for Kent. Ella Gilheeney is coming on for Rebecca Bagg, who scored that stunning second goal. Has put Kent firmly in control of this final. Big hugs between Rebecca Bagg and the coach, Rob Boyce. Gilheeney is involved straight away. And Eastwood is unable to wrap her right boot all the way around it and get it down the line. Kent are readying another couple of changes. Throw-in taken quickly. Hodgson knocks it inside for Milne Redhead. Over the top, seeking Lucas. Good header away. Penfold flicks it on for Kongwu. Collin trying to leave it out to the left-hand side for Collier, who eventually gets there ahead of Stevens. Tries to run the long way round. Did that go out of play? It did. Here comes the next change for Kent. Amy Haynes is back on, replacing number 9, Courtney Cook. Tegan Attry is going to come back on as well. But not yet. Here's Collier just gliding past the challenge and then cuts back inside. Maybe tried to do a bit too much. It's all a bit congested. The referee has stopped it so that we can make another substitution for Kent. This time coming off is Cordelia Wilkins. She is replaced by Tegan Attry. Last couple of minutes, Lancashire need a goal fairly soon if they're to try and find a way back into it. Collier is trying to dance her way through. The clearance is blocked though, it may break here inside the box. Teed up for Collier. Couldn't get there first. Colin has tried to win it back, but has... well, the free kick's actually been given in favour of Lancashire. Maybe Penfold, maybe on the ground. Don't know if she handled it, maybe. Must be the decision. So it's a free kick in a dangerous position here for Lancashire. 1 minute of normal time to play. Floated in towards the bottom corner once again. Alicia Grimmond is more than equal to it to push it behind. She's made a couple of crucial saves in this second half. Corner for Lancashire. Left foot of Collier again, it's headed behind, it'll be another corner. Amy Hodgson playing ball girl to try and get things moving as quickly as possible for Lancashire. Everybody back for Kent. It's a decent corner again from Collier. It's deep. The header is going to loop onto the roof of the net, though. Behind for a goal kick. 2 minutes of time to be added on. Two minutes for Kent to hang on and do the under-14s double there. Under-14 boys team won the inter-county trophy here last week for the first time in their history here at St Andrews. The girls are just moments away from repeating that feat, breaking the dominance that Lancashire have had at this age group since this competition was brought in. They've won 4 in a row, Lancashire. But it looks as if this trophy is going back towards the southeast. And it could well be by more than the 2-goal scoreline. It's cleared, but Kent need to try and keep the ball in the Lancashire half if they can. Good work by Tegan Attry to get it back down the line. Get to the corner is the instruction from the coach for Amy Haynes. She turned into trouble. Attry throws it. Foul throw. And a few of those in this final. Thrown down the line by Eastwood. Alyssa Mayer-Hearn wasn't even facing the ball there, wasn't ready. Into the final throws of this under-14 inter-county trophy final. Kent players are already out of their seats in the dugout, ready to celebrate. The final whistle is imminent. The final whistle is there, and Kent flood onto the pitch here at St Andrews to celebrate. Super victory it's been for them. And ultimately, they are the deserved winners over the course of 70 minutes. Tallulah Holy hit the bar in the first half. It was 0-0 at the break. But then Holy was causing problems at the back stick. Whether it was her or one of the defenders that got the final touch on the first goal, who knows? Who cares? Certainly not the Kent players or their crowd. There's a lot of blue and black scarves being waved in the crowd as the players' family and friends come down to the front to celebrate with them. The second goal, no mistaking who scored that. Rebecca Bagg with a pile driver from distance into the top corner. Lancashire don't get their 5th title in a row. Kent do the double. They're the under-14 inter-county trophy winners. 2016 and 17 in both the boys and now the girls. And what a win it was for them. They'll be presented with their trophy very soon here on this live stream, so do stay with us for that. Kent County Schools FA win the under-14s inter-county trophy final by 2-0.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Kent Schools FA, as they've been crowned under-14 Girls Champions for 2017. Before we commence the presentation of the medals and trophies, just a couple of thank yous we would like to go through. First of all, we would like to thank Birmingham City Football Club for allowing us to use this fantastic stadium to host this national final. We'd also like to thank the tournament sponsor, PlayStation. Without their support, we wouldn't be able to host these fantastic events for pupils of all ages, both girls and boys, from the under-12 to the under-15 age group. So thank you to PlayStation. We'd also like to thank 353 Photography, and in particular Gary Griffiths, our official photographer today. If you'd like to take a look at the adverts in the programme, you'll be able to find the website, go to the web link tonight, hopefully, or later in the week, and have all the images uploaded, and he sells at a very reasonable price. So thank you to Gary Griffiths. We'd also like to thank 24/7 TV, who televised today's game live on the ESFA TV YouTube channel, and that match can be watched back later, and it will remain on the ESFA TV station for everybody to watch with live commentary of today's game. Moving on to the presentation of the medals, we'll call forward today's match officials, starting with the referee, Debbie Roux. The assistant referee, Amy Chu. The other assistant referee, Esme Bakewell. And the fourth official, Katie Evans. Commiserations to Lancashire Schools FA. They contributed to a fantastic national final, and they can be very proud of their efforts this afternoon. So let's show our appreciation by putting our hands together for the girls from Lancashire, starting with number 1, Tilly Brand. Number 2, Keisha Masterson. Number 3, Caitlin Woodhead. Number 4, Emily Slater. Number 5, Chloe Broughton. Number 7, Lauren Tunstall. Number 8, the captain, Tara Milne-Redhead. Number 9, Tony Lucas. Number 10, Lisa May Ahern. Number 11, Mary Collier. Number 17, Lauren Wood. Number 12, Jessica Eastwood. Number 1, Imogen Maguire. Number 14, Annabelle Collins. Number 50, Grace Hill. And number 16, Amy Hodgson. And the two team managers from Lancashire will go forward to collect their medals. Number 2, Sagan Attree. Number 4, and scorer of the second goal for Kent School today, Rebecca Bath. Number 7, Charlie Casey. Number 8, Sophie Chapman. Number 11, Amy Haynes. Number 12, Abby Herb. Number 14, and scorer of Kent's first goal, Tallulah Holly. Number 17, Rachel Stevens. Number 19, Cornelia Wilkins. Number 2, Stephanie Abdi. Number 5, Talia Baker. Number 9, Courtney Cook. Number 10, Anna Gilhaney. Number 15, Christabel Ohangu. If you could call the team managers forward first before the captains, collect your medals. And the captain of Kent Schools FA, Billy Penfold, will come forward. The chairman of the English Schools Football Association, Mr. Alan Johnson, will present the trophy to Billy Penfold, captain of Kent Schools FA, to crown them